Hi everyone, I'm Jackie. Welcome to my channel, Cherished Memories Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute heart-shaped granny square. I think it's adorable. I made this one in cherry red and I made one in a baby pink. I like it, but I wish the pink was a little bit brighter. I used a size 6mm hook, and that makes it about 7 inches wide, and I used a size 4 yarn. So you're going to need 2 colors. Today I'm going to do mine. My first color is going to be a brighter pink. I'm going to see what it looks like in this color. And my second color is, of course, the white. So we're going to start out with the magic circle. And for those that don't know how to do that, take your yarn and make an X over your 2 fingers like that. Take your hook, go under the one on the right, go on top of the one on the left, and bring it under the one on the right. And grab a hold of it. And there's your magic circle. Okay, now we're going to chain 3. And this acts as your first double crochet. And we're going to make another double crochet. And one more. That's a total of 3 double crochets. And we're going to chain 1. And we're going to do 4 sets of these. So that's 1. That's 2. 3. And my last one. And don't forget that last single crochet, or that last chain there. Tighten up the center. Then we're going to go over here and slip stitch into that top chain 3 like that. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch on top of the next 2 double crochets. And now this first chain 1 space here, we're going to slip stitch into it. And we're going to make 4 corners around here. We're going to chain 3, which is your first double crochet. I'm going to make 2 more there. Makes a total of 3. Chain 1 and 3 more double crochets in that same space. Just like that. So there's your first corner. And what you're going to do now is in each chain 1 space, you have 3 more. You're going to do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. And I will meet you at the end of the round. Okay, I'm at the end of my round. So I've got my 4 corners here. Now we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. Now we're going to slip stitch into the next 2 stitches. Now we're going to slip stitch into that first corner there. Now we're going to chain 3, 2 more double crochets in that same space. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets in that same spot. So that's what you should have right now. So now we are going to change into our second color. How I do that is I don't finish that last double crochet. I'm going to go through the first 2 loops and then leave those 2 loops on there, your last 2 loops. In the beginning, you're going to change colors quite a bit, but it turns out so pretty, it's kind of worth all those ends. And then we're going to pull through those 2 loops. I'm going to flip it over and tie my ends. Just like that. I like to tie it 2 times like that. Now we're going to jump over into this space here and do 3 double crochets. And now we're going to change color again, so I'm not going to finish that last double crochet. Cut my yarn again. I'm going to get my first color. Put it over my hook. Go through those last 2 loops. Tie it off. Now when you can, just go ahead and crochet over your ends. That helps make less ends to have to weave in. Okay, so now we're at our first corner, our second corner there. We're going to do 3 double crochets and chain 1 and 3 more. Okay, down that next space, we're going to do 3 double crochets. Okay, now in this corner, we're going to change it to the white. And I finished that last double crochet, didn't I? I'm going to cut the length of some of these off. Okay, so we're at our third corner here. Three double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets in that same space. Just like that. And we're going to change colors again. I think this row here has the most color changes. Just like that. And now in our next space, right here, well, if I can get that tail out of my way, we're going to put 3 double crochets, okay, and we're at our last corner. And we're going to change our color. When you change your colors, try to keep your yarn tight. Makes it easier. Okay, so we're doing our last corner here. Do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets, all in that same space there. Okay, I'm not going to finish this last double crochet. We're going to go back to our first color. And we're going to finish the row out with the pink, or whatever color you choose to do your heart in. Okay, now we're going to go up here, slip stitch into the 3rd chain there on top of that chain 3. Now we're going to slip stitch our way up to that corner. Now we're going to chain 3, two double crochets, so that makes 3, chain 1 and 3 more double crochets, okay, we're going to change our color, and we're going to do our second color in both of these next 2 spaces. Okay. And the next space, 3 double crochets, I'm not going to finish that last double crochet because we're going to do our next corner in the next space in our first color. Okay, here's our corner. We're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets, and our next space, we're going to do 3 double crochets, and I'm not going to finish that last double crochet because I'm going to change colors to my second color, which is white. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your second color and go all the way around, but don't finish this last space right before your first corner here. So you're going to do, in your second color, you're going to do 3 double crochets, do your corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Here's your space, 3 double crochets there, and you have your last corner there, and 3 double crochets in this space here, and I'll show you what to do. We're going to finish this up in pink here, and I'll meet you at the end there. Okay, I'm at the end of my row. I didn't finish my last double crochet in that space because we're going to finish the heart, and that is the last color change. We're going to change back to our second color, but okay. And we're going to go in that last space in the row and do 3 double crochets. And there's my last 3. I'm going to go here. We're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. We're going to chain 1, pull our yarn tight, and there is our heart. So now we're going to get our second color, which mine is white, and it doesn't matter which corner you start at. Tie your yarn on there. Insert your hook, pull it through. We're going to make, I like to make my tail go over, and I'll crochet over it. We're going to make 3 chains, which is your first double crochet, 2 more double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets in that same space. You're going to jump over to this next space here, do 3 double crochets, and you're going to continue this to the end of the round. In each space you can do 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and here's your corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets in that same space, and continue that to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end of my row. Now we're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch to the next 2 stitches and work our way to that first corner there. Now we're going to chain 6, 2, 3, and this acts as our first double crochet and 3 chains. Now in that same space we're going to do another double crochet, so that makes a double crochet, 3 chains, and a double crochet. And now what we're going to do, and be careful not to miss that first one, we're going to do double crochets, on top of each double crochet until you get to the next corner. And at the corner, you're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in that same corner. You're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet, and I believe there's 15. And there's your next corner, and continue that until you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end of my row, and now we are going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up, just like that. We're going to chain 1, tighten your yarn, pass it off, pull your yarn through, and your granny square is done. I kind of like that bright pink. So there's the bright pink, there's the red, and the light pink. I think this would make an adorable Afghan and a great Valentine's Day present. I think I'm going to make me a blanket with it. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.